Welcome everybody to the Gorlitz High Performance Garage channel. Won't have a whole lot for you this weekend. I'm not really going anywhere doing anything. My son is going on vacation with his friends down to some water park in Virginia, somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't like going to places like that because, my red hair and stuff, I might as well go ahead and put a roof on somebody's house and all this heat. And other than to go to a water park, because I would get the same results, I would be burnt to a fucking crisp. But they're staying down there all week at this water park. But anyway, and I don't have anybody here. It's just me, my little girl, and we're going to be hanging out this weekend, I guess, just at the house. I thought I would show you guys. I got my tires on my truck on the Beast out here. We're going to check it out real quick and then see what everybody thinks about that shit. Just got done sneezing my fucking head off. The hell was that? Somebody with the music blasting. Friend here is having a blast. I don't know who that is, but no. I know who it is, never mind. Jesus Christ. It must be death. And as you can see, my transmission pan's still leaking. And I got a fellow chipmunk here wanting to come in the garage because my floor has a big hole in it right here. The little bastard has been digging the gravel out of there and just coming on inside, and he's got my foam chewed off my door. So yeah, that's what I need. I think I'm gonna have to murder him because he won't knock off his bullshit. And he usually comes around the corner right there, and I see him, and I don't have my trusty Henry 22 in my hands at the time. But anyway, here we go. I took it to work today. Felt like taking it. Only a quarter of the crew worked today because of our situation with the power plant. So, here we go. Look at the rake on this bitch. I think it looks pretty fucking cool. This video probably won't do it justice, but it is fucking awesome. I'm really digging the rake. And it really sticks up there in the ass end. Plus I have my nuts on there. I think I already showed those to you. Ye old nuts. So yeah, I think it looks pretty fucking awesome. So, there you go. There are a set of two 5570 16s because I'll have in 3/4 ton 16-inch wheels. So, and I have on the back of this other truck over here, they are two 5570 15s. You can see they look a lot smaller. I guess it's an inch difference. So, plus, you gotta get a battery for that ride so I can commence work on it. I'm gonna try and get the suspension rebuilt here real soon. Brake lines and brakes on that thing. It now needs a water pump. Talking about the 84 C10. It needs a water pump. The water pump is not pumping any water. But anywho, this is what we got right here. I really enjoy driving this truck. It's pretty cool. It does turn some heads. A lot of people, I don't think they know what it is. But, you know, they got the bow tie up front there. That's the only place I can get it to go on the grill. And it's held on there with, it's like this stuff you get in a roll. It's metal. It's galvanized metal. And it's got all these little holes in it. You can trim off pieces of it and use it. I used that to fasten it to the grill. And I couldn't get my passenger headlight to work this morning. So I had to go all the way down there with one headlight on low beam. And then I hit a couple of bumps. It came back on and it ran high beam with both lights. And it was on and off. So I'm guessing the plug is just loose. I can't get to it because the battery's right there behind the light. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to put it in the garage here, as it looks like it's going to rain here sometime. It's really calm out. So, header pipe leaking up front there. Yeah, it's header pipe, but it'll be all right. It'll be just fine. The truck runs all right. I think I'm having fuel pump issues. It's like, plus I think the fuel line's a little too close to the block. That's what I think. It does bounce around a good bit. Not near as bad as what it did. But ooh, whoops. I think I ran over my bag of cat litter. That's all right. Oh well, it'll be all right. And as you guessed it, still never got my fucking stars from Fuel Cell to complete this flag look. Damn Evil Bay, I'm telling you. They're very unreliable at times. I ordered those things at the beginning of like last week. I tell you. I'm not sure. It says there They're in Ohio or something like that right now. I don't know. They were supposed to be here tomorrow, and then they moved the date to Monday. So whether they show up or not, I don't know. I'm hoping they show up here soon because I'm getting tired of fucking waiting on them. And there isn't a fucking place around here that sells 1-inch by 1-inch stars, vinyl sticky stars. Nobody sells that shit. They sell a shitload of mailbox letters though. Everybody sells that bullshit. Every fucking store. You have alphabet letters for kids, or you got goddamn mailbox shit. That's all you got. And it's like, man, if they just sell that same kind of sticker in a star, even if they were like silver, I'd put them on there. But what I'm figuring is I got 5 sides here to cover on the fuel cell, and it's going to be 10 stars per side. So we do the 10 stars per side, and we'll have 50 stars. That's what we'll have here. So it'd be 10 stars per side, 5 sides. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe I already got it right. I don't know. I'm about half out of my fucking mind today. But anyway, it'd be like 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, 50. Yeah. So there'd be 10 stars per side. And that's how it'll be. So, if I can ever get them to fucking get here, if I can ever get them here, I guess we'll find out what it looks like with the inch stars. Yeah, it'll look good. It'll look real good. The inch stars. And I'm telling you, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting on this shit. And it's like, God damn it. When's it going to show up here? And you click on eBay to find out where the shit is because they give you a tracking number and they tell you where it's at. And you have no fucking idea because it says one thing. And all it was saying was, it's shipped. It's shipped. Hey, but where is it? It's shipped. Okay. Where is it? And then 3 or 4 days later, oh yeah, hey, eBay sent a notification. It's on the way. All right. Okay. That was like 6 days ago. It's on the way. Okay. Well, where the fuck are you coming from with this thing? It's from fucking Ohio. I live in Maryland. I live in the western fucking tip of it yet. What the fuck is going on here? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm complaining. I'm beating a dead horse here, complaining about it, because nothing's ever going to get done about it anyway. As long as they show up, I guess they show up Monday, I'll be tickled. I sure was hoping for them to be here tomorrow, but I'm not pushing my luck too much. I can tell you that. But anyway, I also started my, it's fucking mess around here. Also started hitting these weights again. Because I have a great big fat fucking ass and I need to get it under control. So, we've got every bit of fucking weight imaginable here. But this is just an old hat. I've been doing this shit all my life. So I guess we'll figure out what'll happen here in about a year if I can just keep motivated enough to stay in it. I can keep motivated enough to stay in it. Be good to go. Be real good. So and there's a car show. There's a car show tonight at the nursing home in Frostburg. I was going to go, but I don't believe so. I'm not going. It's already, it's over in a half hour anyway. I'm too late for it anyway. But it's like, you going to go to that car show? No. And it's the same cars. It'll be the same cars that was at the Freeze car show that I did last weekend. So, no. I'm not going to go film the same fucking vehicles over and over, because that's just redundant. I like car shows, but I don't like them that much. And it's like hanging around with your car buddies and then doing a video every time you hang around your car buddies. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to sit around with my car buddies and videotape their cars over and over, just sitting around. Not going to do that. But anyhow, I really wanted to show you all those tires and the rake on that truck. It looks so good. Looks so good with that. I'm really satisfied with this look. And there's another thing on here I want to show you. One thing that was brought to my attention when Uncle Big Block changed these over for me, because I didn't feel like paying somebody a shit pile of money, but I'm going to have to get him some sticky weights to pay him back. Because these wheels take those sticky weights, and you can put a regular weight on the inside, but on the outside you cannot because of those wheels. The lip on there is non-existent. But anyway, Uncle Big Block brought to my attention, because I told him, I said, I thought maybe the backspace was off on the wheel on this side, because as you can see, it's way in. It's way in there. Sticks way in there. On the other side here, we'll check this out. It sits way out. How far out that fucker sits. There's a difference there. A noticeable difference. So, I said something to him about the offset wheels. I said, these wheels must have been oddball or something when they were ordered by mistake. And he said, no. He said, these corporate 14 bolt, well, it's a Dana. It's either a Dana or a corporate. I don't know what the fuck it is. All I can tell you is it's a 14 bolt General Motors rear. And he told me that on those, they're offset. So I think one side, the axle is shorter than the other. That's what I'm getting out of that. Not completely positive, but I didn't know they were offset that much on the back. But everything fits. It looks good. You don't notice if you don't look for it, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist sometimes. And when I see that kind of stuff, it bothers me a little bit. So, but anyway, hope y'all like that little bit of show there with showing you the tires. And they're a good set of Bridgestones I bought. I got a good deal off Evil Bay on them. It was like $220 for the set, which these days is pretty damn good for 16-inch tires, because if you don't always buy a popular size, you pay out your ass for them. But I remember in the early 2000s, the two-wheel drive Chevy trucks had 255 70/16s all the way around on them. Had them great big tires on them. They're kind of tall. And I noticed they was a little different, because a friend of mine years ago bought a new Chevy Silverado. I think it was like an '03 or something like that. And he pretty well run the wheels off that fucking thing. It's a good truck, though. Real good truck. I was surprised. But, like, shit happened. Like, the bumpers rotted up on it. The fucking door handles were plastic, and the whole cup and everything broke out of them. And you had to grab the linkage and fucking pull on it to get them to open. And it was just crazy shit. It had the, I can't stop yawning. It had the 5.3 LS in it. And it run real good. The truck run excellent. I think it had like 342 rears. That was my nephew there. A little heathen. But it had 342 rears in it. It run pretty good. And at the time I had that 83 C10 two-wheel drive with that 305 that I built. I beat the living hell out of that fucking truck. And I had 255 7015s on it with a brand new set of American Racing tail gunner wheels. They're awesome wheels. I love those fucking wheels. If I can ever get a set of them again, I'm going to get them. They'd look real nice on this other truck up here. But anyway, they were 15 by 8s. And they looked real good on it. Actually, the truck made heads turn. Even though the body was completely shot on it, I primered it black. It looked like a... Plus, I ascended somebody with it, getting on the interstate one day, and I had to end up taking the bumper off the front because it was all bent up. So I took it off, and I attached the front tag to the fender tie brace on the front with a set of self-tapping screws. I ended up putting them on there with that, but Jesus Christ, it's like 2 decades ago. It's hard to believe. I'm getting old as fuck. Jesus Christ. But anyway, everybody, like, share, comment, subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't, whatever. I'm going to go in here and couch up, watch a little bit of YouTube, and I'll post this video later on. And, well, everybody, happy Friday. The weekend is here, and I will only be working 4 days next week, probably. We heard a rumor that the power plant might take coal next week. We're not fucking sure about that. Nobody really knows. It's just hearsay bullshit. So I'm hoping they do, so I can just get my 510s in. Because this shit of missing time is killing me. With the inflation of today and everything out of whack and fucked up, and these retards in office running shit, out of their asses. It's a real bunch of shit. It's really hurting working class families. You can hardly afford your goddamn groceries. You can hardly afford gas. And those are the main things that you got to have, and that's where they got you. They got everything skyrocketed. So, to just show you how much it has, before all this shit happened, before the inflation horse shit happened here in 2022, it was the summer. It was back in the summer of 22. Before that summer, I was paying a week for groceries. A week. $150 a week. And I got everything I needed. Everything. I got everything special my son wanted, and everything else that we needed, and which wasn't bad, and I was doing good. Well, as soon as the summer hit, we're around the holiday season of, 4th of July and all that other shit. Memorial weekend came up. That weekend, everything skyrocketed. Gas went from $1 and something a gallon to, some places it was $7 or $8 a gallon. It's fucking crazy. It's bullshit. No excuse for that horseshit. Because Ricky Ritardo down there in the White House had to stop fucking construction on the pipeline. So, and then he had to shut down the other fucking pipelines, other than the ones that are selling shit overseas, because we're shipping all our oil overseas. And, those asshole oil investing uh, politicians down in D.C., their pockets just get fatter from it. So they're all loving it. They're all on board with it. And my grocery bill went up to $315 or $350 a week. And it's still there. It hasn't changed. Although Camel Toe Harris and Biden are boasting, saying that inflation's down, it's not. It is not down. I don't know where they're getting these numbers. I think they're just talking out their asses and just saying that, hey, inflation's down. Gasoline's come back down. No, it hasn't. Gasoline came down a little bit, yeah, but it's still higher than what it was before he got in office. It was $1 and like 53 cents a gallon and $2 a gallon around here. He got in there. Well, it's, now it's, I got to buy the 93 for all my old cars. It's $4.35 a gallon. Oh, well, it came down. No, not when it was only $2 and like 10 cents a fucking gallon. And that was for 93 here, not that long ago. And now it's like, oh, well, you're just going to have to deal with it. No, you're going to have to go fuck off and just change everything back because, we're just going to vote his ass out anyway. Everybody's like, oh, he cheated the election the first time. Well, that might be so. But we're all fed up with the bullshit. And this isn't going to end well for him. He's too fucking old to run again anyway. But anyhow, I'm getting off in a political rant, which I don't like to do. I hate talking politics because things suck worse when you bring politics into the mix of bullshit. But anyhow, peeps, I'm going to leave it with that. All of you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to keep doing my thing. Next Saturday, I think there's a car show at the Chat and Chew out here towards Kaiser, West Virginia. It's close to that Kaiser Walmart that I did the one show at. This will be the Chat and Chew. This will be vehicles I haven't seen. There may be a handful of ones I did see, but we're going to go out. It's going to be in the evening. They had it from 5 in the evening, and then they had question marks after that. So I guess it's over when everybody leaves. So usually there's a nice stretch of road in front of that place. It's really straight. Them guys fuck around on that road over there. So back when I was 16, I used to go out there a good bit in that old yellow Chevelle that I had. And we would rip and tear out the fucking road the whole time that cruise-in was happening. And they have a little diner and restaurant there. It's, the food's alright. It's greasy spoon stuff. But, anyhow, it's not too bad. I know a few folks out that way. I haven't seen them in years, but maybe I'll see some of them out there. So, so next weekend we'll keep your peepers open for another video of the Chat and Chew car show, and hopefully I'll get some action out there. I'll see, maybe catch some burnouts. Maybe I'll take a couple jugs of water with me and dump on the fucking road out there. Maybe I'll cook some folks into some burnouts. Because I usually kick them off when I'm leaving. I'll do a burnout in front of the fucking place and I take off. And then a lot of times I don't come back around, but because I don't need the law chasing me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe take some water with me, dump on the road, and we'll see what happens. See if I can get some folks to do some burnouts. Maybe. Hopefully the law doesn't frown on me for that, because I will have camera rolling. See if they Ask for my ID. Hey, where's your ID? Where's your ID, motherfucker? Anyway, everybody have a great weekend. I'll see y'all here again next time on the next video. And hopefully it's of the Chat and Chew Car Show. See y'all around. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a great one.